What's going on, you guys? Jay here, and welcome back to the channel. As always, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you get an opportunity on the way out, drop a comment. Those three things are really going to help a small channel like this grow. And when you stand as a man alone during any voting process, it's not easy on your mind. And something else that's not easy on anybody's mind is watching yourself being punished, being told that validators shouldn't vote on their own proposals due to conflicts of interest, to see another validator vote yes on their own proposal, to see Allnodes just go ahead and support it. These kind of decisions really stand out the most to a community that is decentralized and effectively looks towards Allnodes as a higher player in the space, someone who can be trusted. And from my perspective, they cannot be trusted anymore. They enforced a rule on myself for a proposal that simply wanted to add LUNC to the official CoinMarketCap links. We weren't asking for any money. We hadn't asked for any money to build the thing. We just built it. We provided it for the LUNC community. And like I said, when you see a validator, right, punish yourself as outright as this, really provide an explanation for the vote in hand, to then go ahead, right, and simply just vote yes to a proposal where not just one validator has a conflict of interest, but each one of the multi-signature signers for that subDAO has a conflict of interest. And as you can see, Allnodes banging in their 13.11% voting power to throw down a yes, not saying to Frag, well, look, you shouldn't have voted on your own proposal. This is not how we do things. Instead, just going for a straight up yes vote. And you're probably thinking, Jay, didn't you message them? Didn't you raise all of your concerns with them? And yeah, I did. I raised every single concern that we have with this proposal, including the situation where you're introducing a subDAO and filling all of the seats of that subDAO inside one proposal. I've mentioned that each signer should be judged on an individual basis, and this is just the normal route to go down with any filling of positions inside our ecosystem. But I really do want people to focus on the fact that Allnodes have come out and they've said, right, this is such an important aspect, that a validator mustn't vote yes on its own proposal. And if they did, they should throw down a no with a veto in the same way they threw down a no with a veto on the LUNC proposal that we put forward. Is this favoritism? Absolutely. There are many different conversations that have gone back and forth between Frag and Allnodes about the dynamic commission module, and the fact that if they did attempt to try to change it, manipulate it, remove it, then Allnodes would then in fact walk into a reality where they would just begin to run multiple nodes. I'm not into releasing private conversations. I'm not into the back and forthing, but the evidence is there. And what they've decided to do today is point critical for this entire chain, because it shows that there is favoritism, that one rule applies to Happy Catty Crypto, but it doesn't apply to the rest of the ecosystem. And if you were in my seat, if you were in my shoes, how would you feel watching a proposal after you've worked diligently, after you've thrown every piece of spare money you have into it to get it there for the community, do it in a decentralized manner, just to try get the CoinMarketCap links up there for LUNC to be told you can't vote yes on your own proposal? You suck it up at the time, you kick some stones, and you move forward. But what really gets to you during these circumstances is the fact that Frag is the proposer for the subDAO. Frag has voted yes in support of the subDAO. So therefore, Frag has voted yes on his own proposal, but Allnodes have decided to vote yes. And this is because it's clearly the easiest thing for them to do. They can get away with it. And the only person who's going to be speaking up for HCC, well, it's going to be HCC. There's always this situation, oh, well, HCC only ever speaks about HCC stuff. And it's like, well, what do you expect? Who else is going to talk about the things that we're building here, about the things that we're putting forward? And when we're put in a position with Allnodes where they simply just drive down on us, anything that they can do to prevent us from getting any kind of moves pushed forward, they are going to prevent it. And that's how it stands out for me now. So no matter what I do, no matter what I build, no matter what faction I'm part of, I'm always going to be oppressed. I'm going to be pushed down, and other people will be favored instead of me. And this is a very detrimental situation. And you may not see it. Many people didn't see it with Terror Rebels. They didn't see it with Vin. They didn't see it with Hexagon. They didn't see it with all of these major players that effectively have hindered, robbed, and repeatedly hit this blockchain as much as they can. And effectively, these are the people that are now rising up again. And from my perspective, all I can do now is take a step backwards, because I refuse to allow my mental health to be taken around the block by Allnodes, for Allnodes to punish me but not punish others, and then send your brain into a crazy spiral. I think from now on, the best thing that I can do from my position is step back and let this entire thing unfold. Let them apply for community funding, let them take the funds from the community pool. That's exactly what they're going to do, in the same way that they've managed to get this sub-DAO pushed forward by working with different people. And yeah, of course, suddenly all of these people who were 2 weeks ago saying Jesus is Lord, is the worst guy on earth, to filling a position that they couldn't fill with Jesus is Lord. And it's effectively, you've signed a deal with the devil. And when you sign a deal with the devil, it's not going to work out positive for anybody inside that deal. I really do wish all of these people the best. I hope they managed to sort this out. I hope that the taking of community pool assets, turning them into stable assets, and funding all of the dexes, which are all of the people on the multi-signature wallet, works out for this ecosystem. Because if it doesn't, it's going to be horrible, and we're going to go through a very, very peculiar situation. But again, I'm just going to be standing and watching from the sidelines. I'm not going to make videos anymore, chasing things up, reporting on things, because people don't want to listen. People simply believe that, after 3 years, I've never been right about anything. I haven't called out all of these things. I haven't gone over the ins and outs, the intricacies, and yet just stood there on the sideline building stuff, not charging the community, doing everything off of my own back because I wanted to. Whereas now I'm in a position where I mentally don't feel okay, because I've been punished for something that others are not being punished for. Effectively, you are telling someone off for one thing and then simply going, well, no, it's okay, but you can do it. That's fine. You can vote on your own proposal, but not you. Not you. We don't want you to vote on your own proposal. But Frag, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no. Oh, all of the multi-signature signers have got seats now. It's fine. It's fine. But not HCC. And that today has been proven. And aside that, I'll catch you in the next one.